Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to bust the subscription box. And this is the one that I get from the UK. I've already made up a lot of things out of here. I've used a lot of things out of here. And these are things I have left over. And the lawn care guy is here. It never fails. Anyway, what I decided to do with these little cards they put in there is I'm going to use the postcard stamp on the back of them. And these will become part of a project that is separate from my crafting. So they're going to the side. I have made these cards already that will also be part of that project. And I'm going to have to glue this down some more. I was going to use these as postcards because these will fit into a regular greeting card size envelope, but since I put flowers on them, these will now become journaling cards. And Kathy moved down. Okay, that works. So these all came from that one subscription box. So I'm going to call these completed. And these need to be stamped. I used some of the scraps and just cut them into tags, tag bases actually. So these all still need to have something done to them. So they will stay over here. I made a little journaling card with a piece of muslin that is stamped on, just a little scrap and a button. And this is a pocket that needs a tag, so it's not complete. I think I've completed this tag. I don't see where I can put much more on it. Come down, Kathy. Watch your video. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of out of practice right now. As you know, I schedule videos, so they're done in clusters, and then when I'm not doing them every day, I just get all bumfuzzled up. Okay, this is a cluster. I don't want to overdo it, so I'm going to call it done. And it's just muslin with the word beautiful stamped on it. This was going to be a journal card. I don't know. I think I'm going to call it done, from the base done for now. And I may put some stamping on there just for effect to do something else with it when I actually use it, so that it goes more in a theme with what I'm doing at the time. This is a base for a journal card. If I want to, I can put a crease in it and make it a flip, but I'm kind of getting away from doing flips. I don't know why, I just get tired of doing them, I guess. Here's another base. Here's another journal card. Another journal card. Another journal card. I guess y'all know I do a lot of journal cards. A couple more journal cards, all in a fall theme. So those, I will say, are done until I'm ready to actually use them. Here is some of the purple, and I used it with the sewing theme because I kind of like to mix up the sewing journals when I make them and use different colors all through it. This is just a journal card with a tuck spot and a tag, and this one is not complete, but I did some stamping on muslin. I may put something else down this side, some stamping, or again, I'm going to call this a base and put it in the base box, and when I actually put it into a project, you'll see it again. But I don't want to do the total decorating now, and then I'm stuck dedicated to that's what I have to use it for. So now I'm going to use some of my stamped muslin and some of my scrap pieces and whatever else I have found laying around here. And I'm going to do a few clusters today. And if I have time, I'll do some more of the tags as well. What I do is when I have things left over from the subscription box, like all of these little pieces of ephemera that was in there, I leave it in the box. But I will add like a piece of a doily that I can cut from, a piece of pattern paper or some type of other paper, and whatever strips or so forth I have, and what I don't use here go into glue books. So I'm going to try my best to bust down this one subscription box, which may take 2 or 3 videos, I don't know. So let's go with the fall theme first and do things that can be incorporated into fall, which will have to be saved until next fall. Or they could go into, wow, I got a lot of tags here. Anyway, let's start with this. Okay, I have this piece of paper here, and I have some little animals that I have stamped on muslin to make, so I'm going to put that there. Come here with a piece of this piece. Come under it. I like this doily look, so I'm going to take a piece of this doily. Put this up under here. Okay. I have a bunch of this stuff I need to use up. I don't have anything that would go with these colors. That will. So, let's see. This button has a backing on it. I don't know if I can cut it off with these scissors or not. No, I can't use this button because I have to get the other tool. And I'm not going to stop now to do it. So, let's go. Just a little strip of glue here. Stick this on here. It doesn't have, it's a cluster, so it doesn't have to be even. Well, some people make them even. Some people make them absolutely symmetrical. I like mine to be a little wonky. I'm a little weird that way. Okay. Let me put this piece on here. And put this piece on here. Yeah, it'll work. Back up there. I do use archival ink. I have found that distress ink, when you go to glue it, and especially if you're using wet glue, it'll smear. So I do use the archival ink when I'm stamping on muslin. And so this is what we have so far. And I do have the other webcam. I did bring it back home from the RV. I need to get it hooked up and all. But it's on an arm that I can move it up and down, so it'll be a little easier to show you actually zoomed in what I'm working on. And my allergies are killing me since I came back to Tampa. What in the world is going on? Out in the middle of the woods and nothing bothers me. I come here and wow, allergies are kicking. And it doesn't help that the guys out here cutting everybody in the neighborhood's grass today. So, I need something on there. Too big. And this will go into like a woodland theme one. So I'm trying to keep the colors a little darker. And if you want to, you can do a fake sew on your button. For today's purposes, I'm not doing it because I think all my needles are also in the RV. So, I'm going to call this cluster done. And if I wanted to, I could put it on a tag, I could put it on a pocket, I could just put it on the page like this. I could, you know, there's all million and one things we can do with clusters, and most of you already know that, but for you newbies, there are a million and one things to use your clusters for. So this one we'll call done. Put it right there. Let's see, what did I use? Squirrel. Let's go with a little box. Piece of pattern paper. Sweet design underneath shows through too. Yeah, I kind of like that. Have anything in here that will go with it? I'm not gonna get that morbid. Shucks, all the Tim Holtz people are in the RB2. Okay. Let's go. Put this piece down, because I know I want this piece on here. And anytime you have a lot of scraps left over, the perfect thing to do is just get your little box of scraps and start putting together clusters. You'd be surprised how many of those scraps you will use up. And what you don't use up, stick aside to put into a box for a glue book. Alright, let me see how well I can get this to go on here without totally messing it up. Don't glue that fast. I don't know if it's because I'm in Florida or what, but that art glitter glue just grabs down here. I see a lot of people move stuff around. I can't do it. Oh, you know what? I like this. Got some brown thread. A little bit of the goldish, tan, brown, whatever. I say a little bit. You guys see me. I just start pulling. Okay. Let's make a mess with this. Put a little bit of glue on here. Thank God this stuff dries clear. Throw my threads into the glue. I hope you guys can't hear the TV in the background. My husband is down the hall in another room, but he's my fingers are stuck to it. Got to have that TV so loud. Anybody else's husband do that? It's like he only has, come on, get off of my finger. He only has mild hearing loss, so. Now get off of my scissors. Alright, got a little mess there. Yeah, that looks cute. I like that. But really, the bird would be cuter because it kind of looks like a bird's nest. Yeah, I'm going to use the bird instead. I like the fox, but I'm going to use the bird. Okay, we're going to put underneath that bird. Anybody else get frustrated when you have all these heavy, thick backs on your buttons? I do. Okay. Here. This will be here. And you won't be able to see the glue once it dries. Probably should have put them in the nice color. What you think? Yeah. She's over here. So, take this wire off of this flower. Maybe. Stretch it out. Get it to lay down. It will stick as soon as I can get it to quit sticking to me. I may add lace to it or whatever when I go to actually use it. So we call this base for a cluster finished. That one here. Cut a piece off of this. I'm trying to use this up too. It's kind of light. Yeah, I'm just going to stick this on here. That's a good thing about clusters. If you don't like the outcome of it, you just keep adding to them because you're actually clustering things onto it. Let's see. I really want to use my little fox. Speaking of foxes, we have a little red fox down where we are in the woods. And I just love it. And little, I think it's like a juvenile fox. So put the little fox on here. What do I have I can add on here? I really like this box. I don't want to mess it up, so I have a base for a cluster. I'm going to leave it just like this till I'm ready to use it, and then add to it for the theme of the wildlife. And we'll do some inking. I guess I could go ahead and do some inking. Well, if I can find them. I'm going to do a little distress inking on some of these too. Trying to use all these up. I'll never buy them again because I don't use them. And I am using, Vintage Photo. It's just what I happened to grab. Okay. That's that on that one. We go with one of the woodland tags. Stick a squirrel in the center of this tag. Inking around him. see, do I have it here? No, I don't. So, this is the base. It's still not a tag. It is still just a base. But I'm adding things that I have sitting around that I'm going to want to use up. So, it's not finished. You will see it in another video. Let's see. No. And basically, this is how I build my journals, is I just start and build up ephemera, and then we'll go back and look through it and see what do I have that will match what I'm going to work on now. Start that one. Not crazy about it. I like it better on here. So I'll stick it on here. And there's a base for that, which could have a cluster added to it somewhere. Have to be a smaller one. So let's see what we can do here. Just here. Not a fan at all. So we won't do that. Take a piece of this. Okay. If y'all notice, I only used a very minute amount of glue to start with, and that is in case I want to pull it up and do something different with it, such as now. I'll bring it back up. A little more glue on it because this is where I want it to stay. Yeah, that's better. Now, oh my mess, I'm bound to have something that's right in that spot. Oh, I wish he wasn't on a clock, but what the heck. Okay, just go with a little rabbit. And the rabbit on the clock. So, I think that's all the time we have for this video. Yes, it's getting pretty long. So we're going to end this one, and you will see more of this stuff coming up in other stash busting videos, because I have a lot of it I need to get out of here. Okay, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.